Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's literally the same day as last video with the Z, but we're back with the Z. It's literally the same day. This is literally 20 seconds after I filmed the ending of the last video. But anyway, this is going to be a full walk around and everything that's wrong with the car, everything that's good about the car, everything about the car, just everything in total about the car. I'll go into my plans a little bit on the car, but I honestly don't know everything I want to do to it yet. There's so much you can do with the Z, and so I don't know what I want to do with it. But let's just start out the video. So we'll start at the back and work our way to the front, and then we'll get into the interior. And we'll do the undercarriage last probably, because the undercarriage is pretty simple. There's nothing really much to talk about. Anyway, so on the back, one thing I do like is that he didn't debadge it. Everybody debadges their Z's. I'm probably going to debadge the Z, but I'm just happy that he didn't, because they always botch it and then it just looks terrible. I like the fact that I got the little extra wing thing. It's always cool to have that. Look at that little boy, look at that little guy. But these tail lights, I mentioned it last video, but I'm mentioning it again. Oh my, I hate these freaking tail lights so bad. It's 350Z tail lights, normally they just go flat across the whole thing. This one has a big bump right here in the middle. What is that? And this one actually is fine, but this tail light over here, it's kind of like just hanging out. You can't really, you see that? It's just like, look at that. Look. So that's kind of annoying, but whatever. Everything has to get, obviously guys, this car has to get clean. We drove it back from New Hampshire yesterday. A huge cleaning is going to be coming. There's little chips and stuff within the car that kind of annoys me. Obviously a lot of dirt. If you can't tell, these are still in exhaust pipes, so I probably will change that out eventually myself, but I'm just happy to have it right now. Over here we come to this side, and I can't open that because I forgot to press the button. I should open that, but anyway, it's fine. The car is fine. It does have a rebuilt title, so I was worried that there's gonna be frame damage or something that I couldn't fix, but there isn't any. I was looking at the frame in the back and the frame in the front, and there isn't any, so I don't know why it was a rebuilt title. But anyway, coming along to this side. Oh wait, actually on the back, one more thing I want to show you. This is where the windshield wiper used to go. He don't got it on there, so I gotta get a windshield wiper thing. I might just keep it off, honestly. It looks kind of cool. And how often do you look out the back window of a Z anyway? This side's a little interesting. It's because on every other wheel on this car, these little holes right here where the studs are going are red. See? Red studs all the way around the wheel. On this one, there's no studs at all. So I don't know what happened with those. Wheels do have a little bit of curbing action, but the actual wheel itself, you're definitely not gonna be able to see that, but the actual wheel itself is actually in really good condition. It looks like new tires, not wheel. I don't know why I said wheel. Those are the brakes, looking pristine, of course, but they actually did replace the brakes literally like a couple miles ago, they said, so that's really cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this side. Oh wait, no, it's not. I'll get into that later though. I'll get into that when we get to the front. Oh, with the back, actually, I forgot to mention this. One thing about the back that I need to do is this trunk won't stay open. The like springs in there, they don't stay up, see? So I gotta fix that, but that shouldn't be that hard. I think that's the antenna, but whatever. Another thing I do like that he didn't do is spray paint these black, because I actually wanted to keep these silver, and the fact that he didn't spray paint them black makes me a very, very happy soul. Come over here, like I said, wheels have the red bolts on them. The other side doesn't, but the front is the main one. The front is the big boy, obviously. Obviously, it's missing a bumper and it's missing a hood, but it actually isn't. I have both of those. They're in the back of my uncle's Tahoe. Cougar. Look at the PT Cruiser over there. She's looking so pretty. She's like, Mark, where's all the attention on me? I'm sorry, baby girl, but it's on him for right now. A couple things about the front. A lot of things about the front. But first, let's go get into the frame, because like I said, that's what I was mostly worried about, is the frame damage, because it was a rebuilt title. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's no frame damage whatsoever. None. So I'm very freaking happy about that. Shouldn't be too hard to pass inspections. I don't know why it was rebuilt, but this is a second motor, so I'm thinking maybe the motor blew, maybe, and they just didn't want to fix it, so hopefully that's what it was. Another thing about the front is a big deal, and I need to fix this pretty much immediately because I don't like it. It doesn't really affect the way it drives, but I just don't like it. The headlights, The headlights, this is on both sides, by the way, this isn't just this side. They rattle around, and same with the fenders. You can pull the fenders up. You can see here where it bolts in. There just isn't a bolt on this side because it's broken right here. It's broken all right in there. So I don't know what that is about. And there's also like wiring, just fiasco going on in here. This is wires where wires should not be. And so there's a lot of wiring to do, which kind of freaking sucks because I didn't want to do wiring. Now that you can see in there, those look like aftermarket springs, but he said they were the stock springs. So, and they don't, it doesn't look, the car doesn't look lowered, so I'm gonna go with his word. But it does look like aftermarket ones. I think he put new ones in there, new brakes, of course. These are XXR wheels, never heard of them before. I think they're just some cheap AutoZone wheel, but whatever. We won't be keeping these anyway, so. I think this is washer fluid. Pretty sure that's washer fluid. Okay, so another thing about the engine bay, the actual engine bay, there's a lot about the engine bay, there's a lot to take in. One, there's supposed to be like a support bar that goes across the top of the 350Z. Every 350Z has it. This one is missing it. I don't know if it's because they were too cheap and didn't buy one, or if it was because it can't fit due to this K&N intake that they have. Because that's another thing. They have a K&N intake on the freaking car. I also don't know, maybe they put the engine in wrong and it's up too high. And they put lifters in it or something to make the engine come up too high. And so the strut doesn't, or not the strut, the bar doesn't fit across the car. I don't know where that's from. Another thing, there is this brake master cylinder is brand new, which is freaking awesome. A freaking new brake master cylinder, that's so sick. So happy about that. Like I said, with the headlights and the tail and the fenders on the other side, these ones do the same thing. They come up, but this one's a little bit worse because this headlight is pressed right up against this fender, and this fender, the bolt rusted right off. So gonna have to get like new brackets probably, I don't know, but gonna have to get something. Here's the hood latch that isn't placed in. Okay, now let's get into something that's kind of hilarious but also not good. As you can tell, there's no hood on it right now, and even if I wanted to put the hood on it, I couldn't. The reason being, I just stepped in mud in the white Vans. No, not the white Vans. Look at the white Vans. Oh man, that freaking sucks. But anyway, that's awful. I gotta watch it. Why did I park it right there? Right in the, whatever. Anyway, these kids, I get there and these kids are saying there's a problem with the motor that I need to fix immediately, but it's just a sensor and it won't let the car rev past 2,000 RPMs. I'll show you that when I get inside. But they fixed it immediately before I got there, momentarily, and they went to go show me that they fixed it and drove the car away. As they were coming back, I hear a big crash. I'm like, what the hell was that? I see the car turn the corner. The hood is on the windshield. The hood flew up. The hood flew up onto the freaking windshield, and that caused this damage on this fender, the same kind of damage on that side with the fender. These hood brackets go all the way up now. Those are broken. And this is the big one that kind of really freaking made me mad. It cracked the windshield. Look at that. I'm so mad. Hey, look, it's me. But look, I'm so angry. Like, they cracked the windshield. There's also like just little parts here that are broken. Like stuff like this isn't connected where it should be. This is literally just not there. Look at that crack in the windshield. It's terrible. It's really badly damaged. Stuff like this just flops off because they don't have these pins. They just have them right here. They don't have them anywhere else. All the pins are just not in the car. So I'm also probably pretty positive that that's just pretty freaking cheap. Looks like they have a literally brand new battery and terminals and everything, so that's sick. They busted open this fuse box, which, don't ask me why they did that, but they did that. There's a couple weird like things in here that are brand new compared to the rest of the car, which has a lot of rust. Like, look at this bolt. Look how rusty that bolt is, and look at this bolt. Brand new bolt. Like, I think it's because the strut is new, and so they probably got the bolts with the strut. Just put it all in. What is that? Oh, that's my fan. Okay. I didn't look like it was plugged in, but it actually was. They also spray painted these. I don't even know what these are, let alone do I like this. I think this looks terrible and stupid. I don't know why they did that, but whatever. K&N intake is really sick. Let's get into the interior though. The interior has a couple of problems, but more so I can like elaborate on other problems. Which, first things first, just sit down and you see this beautiful freaking emblem. Look at that beautiful baby. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Anyway, the horn doesn't work. The horn is just disconnected, so I don't have a horn. That kind of sucks. As you can see, the 350Z has all these different little holes. And a lot of these guys' holes are broken. It's like either that or I just don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. But that was a pain in the ass. They have all these little different things that, like right here, that one opens up. It has a couple little weird things in here. But it also, this one also can come right out. Ow, I'm pinching my finger. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, shit. I just pinched my finger. That hurt so bad. Yeah, that one come right up. Damn. Here's another one of these puppies that they got in the 350Z. Actually has a lot of gaskets, which I think is pretty cool, and a bunch of different bolts and washers and stuff like that. So that's cool. This is one of those little powered holes. These little things drop down. You can put things in there. You got two of those back there. You also, this is pretty much your glove box in the Z right here behind this. Here, I'm gonna move this seat up 1 second. Maybe not. Is this seat broken? Uh-oh. I think the seat is broken. It doesn't want to go up. Do I need the car on to do that? 1 second. No, you don't. I'm moving back and forth. Oh, no. No, what? Oh, that's so... Hey, look. The rip in the seat is an M from Mark. Oh, as you guys can tell, there's a lot of parts hanging out inside here, and it looks filthy in here. I haven't gotten a chance to vacuum it. That'll all be cleaned up. Don't worry about that. Don't even stress about that. But that is a problem. This down here, all that down at the door is a problem. You might be asking yourself, well, how are you going to fix that? With the parts that are still in here. They kept them in here. I'm going to put them back on. I'm going to clean them actually though, since they're already off. So I'm just going to clean it before I put it back on. There's two of these in the car. These are what go on top of the brake master cylinder and the battery. It covers it up. Just looks nicer. And I like that. They had this in here, which I'm not gonna lie, don't know what that is. It's automotive wire. It's just wire. Okay, so it's literally just wire. As you guys can probably tell, this bad boy is indeed a manual. Yes, sir, manual transmission. Got a big old clutch. That's something I need to talk to you guys about. The manual situation. I don't know how to drive a manual transmission. Yeah, I don't know how to drive manual. I hope that you guys will stick. I'll make a couple videos of me learning how to drive it. I should get the hang of it pretty quickly. I've driven manual before, but I have stalled it. I don't know like 100% how to drive it yet. I should get the hang of it pretty quickly, so just bear with me. I'll make a video or two about it. It will be pretty funny probably, I guess. There's a bunch of different parts in the back. This is that part that I was saying was rusted out on the bottom that they have in the back, which is good because that's the only rust on the bottom that's like actually something to worry about. And they have the extra part back here, so that's great. They have a couple other things back there. They got like a gallon of oil. They got like some part of an exhaust. They got a piece of wood to hold up the trunk, since like I said, the trunk doesn't want to stay open. Yeah, they got a lot of parts. I just figured out that this seat is broken. That makes me so mad. Another thing that's broken though is this window. The window motor works, but when you open and close the door, the window drops down a little bit on the passenger side. It doesn't do that with the driver's side. As a matter of fact, the driver's side window stays down, and then when you close the door, if it goes back up like on its own. It's actually really sick how that works. But yeah, that is a pretty much full walk around. I'm sure I can think of other things if I really sat here for a long time. Let me talk about the issues of the car now. So, one thing that needs to get done with the car immediately is there is a sensor. We don't know which one. We're going to put an OBD scanner in here, read the codes, find out which one it is. and that sensor won't let the car rev past 2,000 RPMs. As a matter of fact, here, I'll start up the car real quick because I didn't do that yet. So I'll start up the car real quick and let you get, I'm gonna put the GoPro back there so you guys can get a nice little sound test of it, because it does have an aftermarket exhaust, my boy. I'm not gonna play, just get ready for this sound. So that is a good little sound test, but unfortunately I can't give you guys a full rev, and that is where the problem comes into play. Watch my tachometer, my speedometer, whatever you call that thing. The revs, watch the revs. I'm gonna put the gas to the floor, okay? That is gas pedal, look. Gas pedal's on the floor, and it's at 1.5 thousand RPMs. Yesterday it was at 2,000, now it's at 1.5 thousand. The car's in what they call limp mode, and so most likely it's just a sensor. Worst case scenario, my cats are clogged. Really hope my cats aren't clogged. That would freaking suck, but I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be a sensor because they plugged something in and got it to work when I was there looking at the car. Couple little things about the car. This window, watch this baby, works like a beauty. This window works like a beauty. But that's what I mean. See, look, I'm pulling it all the way up. It'll go up like that. Same with this one. It go all the way up. But this one, if I open the door, watch so it fell down. And now when you close it, okay, well, it didn't do it. Of course, it doesn't do it that time, but it does it normally. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for the car. Like I said, I'm sure there are plenty of things that I can think of that I have to get done with it. But yeah, I'm so excited. This is my dream car. So not only am I happy that I actually have the car, but I'm even happier that I have a platform that I can share the car on. Entertaining people is just such a cool feeling when people actually like want to see you like just be you. I think that's awesome. And so whenever you guys watch my videos and you guys give me lots of views and give me thumbs up and nice comments, there are the hate comments too, but it makes me feel freaking great. It makes me feel awesome, and I love doing it. I just can't believe that I even have the opportunity to do this. I was already planning on building a Z, but now like with the fact that I have you guys there too, just makes it like now I just want to build it even more. So thank you guys. I have some huge plans for this, but I don't know exactly where the direction of the car is going to go. Money is obviously a little issue. What is that? Is that rod knock? Yo, please tell me that wasn't. That sounded like the car was knocking. I really, really hope that's not the case. I'm gonna end the video here, but yeah, thank you guys. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that's Vidania. Have a nice day.